We are the Smarter Business with AI podcast, your go-to source for practical AI applications tailored to small and medium-sized enterprises. Each week, we break down how AI is transforming businesses, from streamlining customer service to optimizing operations, while driving productivity and growth. Hosted by digital experts from New Era AI, we turn complex AI concepts into simple, actionable insights for your business. Whether you're starting your AI journey or looking to scale with cutting-edge technology, the Smarter Business podcast will provide the knowledge and inspiration you need to thrive in our ever-changing marketplace. On today's release, we discuss how artificial intelligence can benefit the real estate market, from use cases such as property management or personalized marketing. Let's jump into it.
Hey everyone, ready to explore how AI is really shaking things up in real estate?
Yeah, we're talking about a complete, like, top-to-bottom transformation, smarter valuations, those virtual tours everyone's talking about, even how buildings are designed and managed.
Lots to cover. And I know our listeners are like, okay, but what does it all actually mean for me? So let's dive right in.
Right into it. And it's not just, robots are going to steal all the real estate agents' jobs, so we can get to that later on. It's more about how AI can, crunch these massive amounts of data and give us insights that just weren't possible a few years ago,
Okay, so paint me a picture. How does this actually play out in the real world? Like, if I'm looking to buy or sell a place, how does this affect me?
So let's start with something that affects everyone, right? Property values. Remember when you just had to rely on, a realtor's best guess, or you're spending weeks comparing listings, hoping you're getting a good deal? Well, AI is changing that with these things called automated valuation models, AVMs.
AVMs sounds like kind of sci-fi, right?
It does sound futuristic, but it's very real. These
Okay.
AVMs, they can generate pretty accurate property valuations super fast, like in minutes, by going through tons of data. And I mean, tons of recent sales, obviously the property features, even hyper-local stuff, neighborhood trends, school ratings, even, get this, social media sentiment.
Social media sentiment. Wait, so it's not just square footage and how many bathrooms anymore?
Exactly. AVMs can pick up on those subtle things that traditional appraisals might miss. Say the property is undervalued because it's in an up-and-coming area. Maybe it's attracting young professionals, but prices haven't gone crazy yet. The AVM can spot that.
That's wild. And okay, for me as a buyer or seller, what's the benefit?
Transparency, fairness, like never before. Buyers can be more confident they're not getting ripped off. Sellers know they're getting a fair price. Huge. For first-time buyers, they might not have the experience to negotiate well,
Levels the playing field. Okay, but moving on, another place I've seen AI popping up is virtual tours. Are those as good as they sound?
They're getting there. And honestly, they're getting so real, it's blurring the lines between the actual place and the digital version. Imagine this. You're busy, right? Limited time to go touring houses. But with these AI-powered virtual reality setups, you slap on a headset, boom, you're walking through places from anywhere. Your couch, a coffee shop, whatever. No more rushing between appointments, trying to picture yourself in an empty room.
Oh, tell me about it. That would have been a lifesaver during my last apartment hunt. But speaking of empty rooms, I always have trouble picturing my stuff in those photos.
And that's where generative AI comes in. This tech can digitally furnish those empty rooms real time, so you can play around with different styles. The antique armchair you love. See if it works in the corner. It's like having a virtual interior designer.
Whoa. Okay, this is all starting to sound very Jetsons to me, not gonna lie.
It's a peek into the future, for
Yeah.
sure. And the best part, it's good for both sides. Buyers get a way better personalized experience. Sellers could really show off their property, maybe even get a faster sale, higher offer, who knows?
Win-win. But we're very focused on the buying and selling here. What about once you've moved in? AI changing the day-to-day of actually living in a place or managing one.
Oh, that's where it gets really interesting. We're talking a future where your home basically anticipates your needs, right?
Yeah.
Caters to what you want, all thanks to AI and smart technology working together.
Okay, now I'm just jealous of buildings. Seriously, though, how's that work?
So picture this. A building with sensors everywhere. They're tracking temperature, lighting, how many people are around, how much energy is being used. All that data goes into an AI system.
Yeah.
And that system, it's learning your preferences, adjusting the building based on you.
So it's like my own personal home assistant, making sure everything's just right all the time, sign me up.
Right. Let's say it's, July. Scorching hot out. You're coming home from work. The last thing you want is to walk into a stuffy apartment. But with a smart building, your AI assistant, it's learned your schedule, knows you like it cool, so it's already adjusted the temperature before you even get there. Bam! You walk into a perfectly chilled home. Didn't have to do a thing.
Okay, that would be amazing, especially in summer. But what about those, like, unexpected maintenance things, the stuff that always seems to break at the worst possible time? Can AI help with that?
Absolutely. Remember those sensors we were talking about? They're not just for keeping you comfy, they're gathering data.
Yeah.
And that data can actually predict potential problems before they happen.
So instead of my boiler deciding to die in the middle of February, the AI is like, hey, building manager, might want to check on that thing.
Exactly. It's called predictive maintenance, and it's huge, both for property managers and for the people living there. Saves money on those emergency repairs. Nobody likes those. And it means less disruption, things running smoothly.
Okay, you're making me want to move into a smart building like tomorrow.
Yeah.
But let's switch gears a bit. Talk about customer service, because honestly, that can make or break the real estate experience. How's AI changing how we interact with, property managers, agents, all that?
Get ready for a whole new level of service, seriously.
Huh.
Remember those chatbots we've all used on websites? They're getting a major upgrade in real estate.
So no more like waiting forever for an agent to call me back or trying to decipher these cryptic emails.
Exactly. AI-powered agents are getting so good they can answer your questions instantly, schedule viewings, even pre-qualify buyers, all that. And it's not just text anymore either. Voice AI is getting big, streamlining things that used to be a total pain. Imagine just telling your AI, hey, the kitchen faucet's leaking, and it automatically logs the issue, schedules a plumber.
That would be so nice. It'd be like having my own personal property manager 24/7, but without all the awkward small talk.
Exactly. That's the whole point, right? These AI agents, they can handle tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Sending personalized messages after you see a place, answering questions about the neighborhood, even giving you updates on the whole closing process. Just makes everything smoother, less stressful for everyone.
This is sounding seriously futuristic. What's next? We're going to have AI robots showing us apartments and negotiating prices for us.
We're not quite there yet, but AI is playing a bigger role in those things, for sure. Like some platforms now, they use AI to really analyze your preferences, your budget, where you want to live, even your favorite architectural style. Then they'll actually recommend properties that fit what you're looking for.
Oh, that would be amazing. No more endless scrolling, no more visiting places that just aren't right.
Exactly. It's like having your own personal real estate shopper, curating things just for you.
Okay.
And don't forget marketing. AI is changing how real estate is presented to you, too. Think. Targeted ads that actually show you stuff you're interested in, based on your browsing history, what you've saved, even your social media.
So, like how online stores recommend products, but for houses.
Exactly. It's all about personalization, efficiency. And that goes for the behind-the-scenes stuff, too. AI-powered systems are helping real estate pros manage their leads, automate follow-ups, all that. Basically, a more personalized experience for everyone.
Sounds like AI is streamlining like every single part of the industry. But what about the less glamorous side? All the paperwork, contracts, disclosures, that never-ending admin stuff.
Even that's getting an AI makeover. Think. Document automation for lease agreements, invoices, reports. AI can handle those repetitive tasks super accurately and way faster.
So less time pushing paper, more time actually helping people find their dream homes.
Exactly. This whole push for efficiency, automation, it's not just about saving time and money, though. It also plays a big role in making real estate more sustainable, which I know is important to you.
Huge. We can't talk about the future of real estate without talking about the environment. So how is AI being used to make buildings and even whole communities more sustainable?
Now, this is where it gets really exciting. We're talking about a future where buildings are stylish, functional, and environmentally responsible. And it's happening thanks to AI and something called the Internet of Things, or IoT.
Okay, break that down for me. What is the Internet of Things, and how does it tie into sustainable buildings?
So the Internet of Things, it's basically all these devices, appliances, sensors, all connected and talking to each other. In a smart building, think of it like a nervous system. It's monitoring everything: energy use, how much water is being used, even air quality, and all that data. It goes to an AI system that can spot patterns, make adjustments in real time to optimize how the building's running.
So like lights that turn off when a room's empty, or the heat adjusting based on how many people are in the building?
Exactly. And it's not just individual buildings either. AI can help design entire communities that are more sustainable and resilient, like using AI to optimize traffic flow, reduce congestion, or even design buildings to make the most of natural light, so you need less artificial light.
It's amazing to think how AI can help create a more sustainable future for something as essential as real estate. But with all this talk about robots and algorithms, it's hard not to wonder about us humans. Are real estate agents, property managers, are they all going to be replaced by machines? It does seem like we're headed toward buildings that are practically self-aware, right? But does that mean humans are going to be obsolete in real estate?
Yeah, that's the big question a lot of people have. It makes sense with all this tech changing so fast. But while AI is automating a lot of stuff humans used to do, it's not about replacing us entirely. It's more about, giving us superpowers so we can work smarter.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, think of it this way. AI can handle all that repetitive stuff, things that take up a ton of time for real estate pros, right?
Okay.
And that frees them up to focus on the human side of things, building relationships, giving expert advice, guiding their clients through those big, complex decisions. That's something AI can't replicate.
So it's more of a partnership, not like AI versus humans.
Exactly. The best real estate agents, the ones who will really thrive in the future, they'll be the ones who use AI as a tool, something that helps them deliver even better, more personalized service. Because at the end of the day, buying or selling a place, that's a huge decision. And having that human touch, that still matters.
I like that perspective. But being realistic, there's got to be some challenges with all this, right? Implementing AI in something as complex as real estate, what hurdles are we still facing?
One of the big ones is data privacy, for sure. AI needs a ton of data to work. And in real estate, some of that data, it's pretty sensitive stuff. Financial records, property ownership, even your online search history. Keeping that safe is absolutely crucial.
Yeah, no one wants to feel like their info is being misused or anything. So how do we make sure AI is used ethically, responsibly in real estate?
That is the question, and we got to be proactive about it. Strong regulations are key. Clear guidelines on how data can be used, transparency in how these AI systems are making decisions, and ways to hold them accountable if something goes wrong.
Makes sense. We need those guardrails to prevent abuse, right? Make sure this powerful tech is being used for good. And I imagine cost is a factor too, right? This stuff probably doesn't come cheap.
You're right. Implementing AI systems, it can be a big investment up front, especially for smaller firms, independent agents. Then there's the whole thing of finding people who know how to use this tech, how to manage it. We got to make sure everyone has access, that it doesn't create a divide in the industry.
Yeah, it's not just about buying the software. It's about having the know-how to actually use it well.
Exactly. But even with those challenges, I'm optimistic. We're going to see even bigger breakthroughs, stuff that could totally change how we buy, sell, even just interact with property in general.
Okay, now you have to tell me, what's coming next? What should we be watching for?
One area I'm really excited about is AI and blockchain working together. Imagine real estate transactions that are faster, way more secure, and totally transparent.
How would that even work?
So blockchain, it's basically a digital ledger, but it's decentralized, so it's spread across tons of computers. That makes it super secure, because any change to the record, everyone on the network sees it.
So like a public record of every transaction, but impossible to mess with.
Exactly. In real estate, that means streamlining transactions, cutting down on fraud, building trust between buyers and sellers. No more worries about lost paperwork, fake deeds, hidden liens, all that.
That'd be huge.
And it doesn't stop there. We're also going to see more and more autonomous property management systems. AI that can handle rent, screening tenants, routine maintenance, even talking to tenants, all on its own.
It really sounds like we're entering a whole new world of real estate, huh? One where tech isn't the enemy, it's actually giving both, the pros and us regular folks, the power to make smarter choices, be more informed, maybe even save some money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And yeah, there are challenges, things to watch out for, but the potential here, it's just too big to ignore.
Couldn't agree more. So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away from all this?
AI is not just some trendy buzzword. It's here, it's powerful, and it is transforming the real estate industry. We got to address the challenges, the ethical stuff for sure, but embracing AI's potential, that's going to be key for anyone who wants to be a part of this exciting new world.
So well said. And for you, our amazing listener, here's something to think about. How do you see AI playing a role in your future real estate journeys? Will you jump in with both feet or stick to the old ways? The choice is yours, but one thing's for sure, the future of real estate, anything but boring.
Thanks for checking out the Smarter Business with AI podcast. We hope you found today's episode insightful. Be sure to subscribe for more weekly discussions on how AI is shaping the future of SMEs. New episodes and use cases every Sunday. If you're ready to explore AI solutions for your business, visit us at neweraintelligence.com. See you next time.